Hello everyone and welcome to another Django video. Today let's take a look at Django Signals. Django Signals are a way to run code automatically when something happens in the application. And this could be like saving a model. Imagine you saved a new user or an already existing user, then we can detect that this event happened and run a piece of code and associate that piece of code to this type of events. So that's the essence of Django Signals. It doesn't have to be related only to models. Imagine it could be someone logs in, you detect this event, and you associate a piece of code and run this piece of code when someone logs in. There are some more examples for Django signals, but for now, let's keep it simple and use the example for saving a new user. So there's here a simple procedure to what happens for this example. A user is created, Django will send a signal, then we receive this signal on a function and we run this function. It's that simple in theory. And one of the signals that we can look at is post save. But before all of this, let me download this or clone this GitHub repository with a simple Django project already created. It's named My Site and it has an app named Polls inside. You can create your own. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. If you want to follow from here, you are welcome. Okay, once you are running that, it's just a super simple Django project. And let's open the project in VS Code. And in polls, I will create a new file named signals.py. And this is where we will put our signal. I will copy paste the imports, and now we create a decorator receiver with post save. This is our Django signal, and it will be triggered for the user model. Okay, def for a new function. I'm gonna name it user created. So practical examples of this would be, and I'm not gonna cover the logic, but sending a welcome email, for instance, you can use this on a signal. We need to go to apps and sort of register on or let Django know that we are using signals. So under the class polls config, we will create a new method ready with self and really import polls.signals in there. Now Django knows that we are using this signal and we can already test it. Let's go to the browser, log in into the admin. So if you are going with the GitHub repository, there's a user, admin, admin. And in users, let's experiment creating a new user. Pick a username. I'm gonna go with Jamie DC Silva. Choose some password. And now when we create this user, this signal will be triggered and we should see some prints on the command line. Let's try that, save, and there you go. New user created, Jamie DC Silva, sending welcome email. That's about it for signals. Now, keep in mind, you're not supposed to put huge amounts of logic in signals. It's more to trigger some events, really. And also, it's interesting to know, like, what type of signals do you have out there? Okay, we were using post save, but You also have post delete, pre delete, pre save, etc. There are many more, I believe. These are just some of them. You have authentication signals, so you can detect when a user logs in or logs out, or maybe the login failed. Also have request signals. It's a matter of exploring all the possibilities. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you find this interesting, and like, subscribe, feel free to say hello, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.